Okay, trying to get this thing in tune. All right, well, here's the dollar store guitar. It is a nightmare to tune and a nightmare to play. It's 2 pieces of plastic here, bottom for the top, and then I guess 4 pieces for the tuners, and then 4 strings. And the strings are all the same gauge as you would imagine, and it seems like their natural position is to be F sharp, and it wavers around a lot. So I tuned the top string to an F sharp and then brought the next one down a step to E, and then the one lower than that is, I believe, an octave lower than F sharp. There it was. Hold on. There you go. And it's not very loud. It is just a piece of plastic. It's very flimsy. And so that's where I started with writing this tune. I figure I could get some notes out of the open strings, and you can kind of get an octave right there. None of these frets, of course, don't correspond to anything, but it just so happens that this one is an octave. So you have that, and if you go a little bit higher than it, you can kind of, I'm trying to get a step above that, but it's a little all over the place. And then that being the main riff on the high string, and then you can do that same riff on the next string. And you can, I don't know, kind of move around the notes there. And since that's the octave, you can almost get the octave of the E. I don't even know if you can see what I'm doing, it's so small. The octave on the E on the next string, and then if you use the first fret and bend it quite a bit, you can get that F sharp on the 2 strings. And that's kind of the basis of the song. There's really, it's just all based around F sharp and E, because those are the open strings that I'm able to get, and then plus the octave. There's another riff there, and then a lot of this tune, of course, relies on the bass and the drums doing their job really well. And then there's one other trick too. Often when I play instruments that are not of a very high quality, they usually have a very flexible neck. This is very true for the shovel as well.
Hey everybody, Rob from the future here. Just wanted to point out that the shovel that I have is high quality and it's awesome. It was made by Bob Claggett of I Like to Make Stuff. If you're not familiar with that YouTube channel, it's super cool. I think you should check it out. And instead of saying not high quality, because it is a really cool high quality custom instrument, it's just a shovel. So it's not meant to be to have a stable neck for tuning. All right. Anyway, back to the video.
And you can use this as kind of a whammy bar effect. So I use that quite a bit in this song. And if you stretch it this way, you can bring the nut and the bridge closer together, bringing the pitch down. So, and I use this in the song quite a bit, right at the beginning while playing this riff. It's really awkward to play it like that. And you also need the microphone directly in front of it because it's so quiet. And that adds a bit more flavor. It also detunes it pretty quickly. And the main riff at the end is also using that, just bending the neck, but just using all the strings, and it's just total madness. This one I didn't bother to tune. So just open strings, it sounds like that. But with the neck dives, I guess that might be called, it can end up sounding pretty cool. If you can see it. And that's pretty much the song. That's pretty much all there is to it. I think, it's just time to throw away all other guitars and just use this one from here on out. Thanks for watching the second channel. I hope it wasn't a complete waste of your time. And I'll see you soon.